Hey, it's the sound of the O. So y'all should already know. Whoa. It's Cam. Hey, it's the sound of the O. So y'all should already know. Look. Keeping feet moving, their heads ducking. These motherfuckers hear a thunder when we come through busting. It's consequences and repercussions, ain't no discussion. They pushed that nigga wig back cause he kept on fronting like it was nothing. So deep in my own mind, a depth that you won't find. Can empty out my soul and the clip at the same time. These rappers, they stay lying. I kill them, they stay dying. These bullets, they stay flying. Projectiles change minds. And I'ma tell y'all niggas how it go down. Hit you with something from far away and have you kissing the ground. A point blank range, it ain't no pump. It leave your body slump. The buckshot spray, leave you holy if I cock my pump. Heat a rise, speak demise out the double barrel. Now your name is a memory painted in the mural. He's alright, but he's not real. Niggas shoot for practice in between classes, but it's not intramurals. Real deal, no holy feel, he holy still. Stood over him with the Mac and overkill. Young daughter, smoke ganja, no roster. Noodles and sauce on your shirt, no pasta. Resolve issues with no problems. Salsa walking in this bitch, clip long like a chimichanga. Me no speaky with the semi-holler. I let the Ruger do your shooter. Let my sister Nina Millie rock him. Killer Cam, bitch, he been a problem. If you don't know me, this is just a fair warning. I'm a gun, my heart is the clip. My tongue is the bullets with a sensitive trigger. My brain, I'm ready to pull it and spit hollow tips that rip through your flesh and tear through your skin and make a bigger hole when they come out than when it went in. I'll dump about 6 in your mug and 3 in your chest. Open you up like surgery, nigga. Believe you a mess. An hour later sitting at home, I'm real right cause I rearranged the whole left side of your dome. Sprinkled the minds out and not in this chrome. Now your brain is splattered on the concrete. Niggas' minds was blown. And I ain't talking about you getting some head or blowing doja. End of the road for niggas, so therefore game over. Left you missing. Jane Doe slumped off in the expedition. He didn't Molotov the body. Left it swimming with the fishes. So they do the autopsy and they check the dental records. They don't know who it is, but I'm in the crib playing checkers with my kids in the middle of the living room. They never found the one who sent you to the upper room thinking you a goon, nigga.
We're going to get to it real quick, man. We're going to recap the Blair joint. But just give me a second. Let me roll up. We're going to get right.
Searching for words, a lone wolf immersed in the herds of lamb chowder, tan powder from the first to the third. The manpower when the merchants are served would only wait and flood them with gram showers when the thirsts emerge. Just like I'm here to live my life as a sin. I'm only human in class, the only student, so I'm writing within. No need for pen, no need for piece of paper. I need a wind, I need the weed and vapor. Leaf flouted in the need of baker. Annihilation after hibernation. Hunger pains after the prioritions, praying under condensation. The thunder came amongst the sod of Satan. The sun is changing and the flies blazing patient and my time is racing. And I rely on intuition, but we stand in the demand and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the grams and cut the ties within the vision. Whatever, hand in hand, split enterprising was the mission. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. There were hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, that we strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Oh my God. You see that Jonesy motherfucker that just ran out of here? That's real paper right there. That's real clientele. Try 800. There's something wrong with your shoulders or something. Lost in my thoughts, alive soul, lost in the corpse. My guys know, pie soul that a portion of cross. It's mind cold, but that's the cost of a boss. He lies froze, he's firing eyes closed with no remorse for the loss. It's like he's here to live his life as a sin. He's only human, his past conform to lose until he rightfully wins. No need to boast, no need to feed the fakers. Remain dope beside the needle takers. The coat whiter than a sheet of paper. It's dedication after desperation. To the clouds, our only destination. Living without expiration. We got the gift without an explanation. Try and spot him at his resting line and dot him like an exclamation. And I rely on intuition, but we stand in the demand and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the grams and cut the ties within the fisher. What different? It's hand in hands, but enterprising was the mission. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. With hundreds of police outside. Can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we trying and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, that we strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. With hundreds of police outside. We can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we trying and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, though we strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along.
So we here. Last night we had fun. We're gonna recap a little bit of it. We had some fun last night. And I'm if you missed it, the Blair The Flair recap. So give me a second. We're gonna tune it up.
I don't know why he would be.
So last night, well, usually if you know me, I usually do I try to keep under 2 hours. But last night we ran a little bit over 4 hours. But we're gonna recap when I just was like, yo, let me see if I can hit Blair, have him pull up real quick, join the conversation. So if you missed it last night, we're gonna show you real quick. We was having a little bit of good time, so here we go.
The nature of his father being like, I don't want to say overbearing, but his personality takes up the room, right? So maybe he's just still, as a young man, not even 30, mind you that, still just trying to find his.
I be telling you, right. you be like, all right, I'm fuck with you. I be telling you, whether you care about it like that or not, you gotta check it out in that 15 to 20 minute where you got nothing to do stage. You gotta go check out the behind the scenes, because they don't do it like how they did it with Floyd and them with the 24/7 and the all access. You gotta go check out the behind the scenes when it pop up on your YouTube. Stay into it, be on your phone and see that Bomac is pushing Eubank like he motherfucking Bud Crawford.
Okay, I do gotta peep that. I got you.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this.
Cook, bro. Cook, bro, nigga. Cook.
I don't see no problem with yards training, to be honest with you, man. Y'all only gonna go but so far. The man had like a limited amateur background. The man got guts. He shows up. Whether he wins or loses, he shows up. You know what I'm saying? And he gave two top motherfuckers the hardest, you know what I'm saying, one of the hardest matches they ever been in. Like, he gave the Beterbiev a hard-ass match before, you know what I'm saying, he faded. He damn near got fucking Kovalev out of it.
But Turbiev,
And the fact of the matter, he did his thing. And I can't really put on a coach. And I know that said with Bomac with what's your name? Eubank, but Eubank ain't world class. I don't care if he got Bomac in his corner or not. That man ain't never gonna be world class.
With Bomac. When he beat Callum Smith, he looked world class.
Nah, you talking about his brother. Look, he was, check this out. When he lost to that same dude, when he lost to Liam Smith, he was whooping Liam Smith ass until he got caught.
He was with
that corner map.
Here's the bad part. He was with Roy Jones Jr. at that time, right?
I know, but I'm saying he was whooping Liam Smith ass until he got caught. Like literally, he was whooping Smith ass.
Yeah, he was. Here's the thing: when he got with Bomac, he did the same thing, but he.
So I'm saying, like some fighters, you can have the best trainers for some fighters, and they just won't. It's just not going to work for that fighter. You know what I'm saying?
But he not.
No, that's true.
Not Adrian Broner. He listened. Like, I don't know if you like. Again, I gotta watch this shit. Like, I can't watch regular TV shows. I watch this shit because even though I'm not monetized, I create real content. And 20, 30 years from now, they're going to know that we gave them the truth over here.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
So yeah, let me skip along to right before Blair pull up. It's like, yeah, few minutes, boom, right here. Right before Blair pull up. And here we go. So right now we have the one and only, one of the best sellers in the business. We have Blair The Flair. Blair, what's going on, my guy? What's going on, man?
What's going on? It's a pleasure to be once again on the Smoke Session. We're looking at episode 760. You guys are doing a terrific job getting that work in.
Appreciate it. So let's get back to the 47 division, welterweight, and Blair, you being in that division, and we know that guys don't want to see you. How do you see this division playing out now that it's a totally different atrospect and players in this division, but you're still here? You're the consummate player. How do you feel about the welterweight division?
The welterweight division will eventually end with me. In the end, there will be a time where all fighters will have to face me. And what they're facing is truth. You know, and that's just what I see. What I see is truth. You know, like this whole Brian Norman and Devin Haney. Devin Haney's got away with a lot. He won't get away with me. Ryan Garcia have gotten away with a lot. He won't get away with me. Every single champion in the welterweight division has gotten away with a lot. They won't get away from me. And that's what I see. As far as right now, they have the Devin Haney and Brian Norman fight. Brian Norman don't have a chance. That's the reason why Devin Haney took the fight in the first place. Cowardly.
Wow.
Cowardly. He was just a coward. Like, he took the easiest road, and that's just what it is.
I don't feel that way. I feel like he took the toughest road. And I told Blair that, but that's how he feel. And it was his time. So this is how we're gonna rock it out. You know what I'm saying? He's the fighter. He has the inside scoop of how he feels. So We'll see, but I definitely think Brian Norman Jr. will win this fight.
And the easiest road was Brian Norman. Why? Because Brian Norman has no actual long-range weapons at his disposal. His jab is not that great. Nothing that he has is actually good enough to keep Devin Haney from piling on points.
I'm gonna tell you something else too. Let a fighter go. You don't gotta have the same. Just because you fuck with them, don't mean you got the same thoughts as them. But let them go.
He'll never be able to get a shot out. The only way Brian Norman has a chance is if he catches him coming in, which he's like after the Ryan Garcia fight with Devin Haney and Bill Haney made sure that their bicycle was on at all times, man. Like,
okay. Oh,
it's just, it's
okay. Because here's something I've been hearing, and people have been bringing it back up. Is the sparring session between you and Dev, and like why Dev don't want to fight Blair? Because we saw the sparring session. Some people try to downplay the sparring session, but if you watch the sparring session, the clips that are out there, it don't look good. Dev fights you.
It didn't go as planned with Devin Haney. We had numerous sparring sessions. Devin Haney is a really good athlete. But somebody like me is a little bit different. I'm a little bit of a trickster. Hence the whole idea of the wild card. The wild card is the rarest card in the deck, not the ace. The Joker is the problem. And what ends up happening is that somebody like me is creative enough to pull some crazy shit off. Like, okay, this guy likes to run around. Well, how about I run around? What happens now? You have to come chase me now. oh, you want to dart in, dart out. But I'm the best at exchange punches. I'm not going to play you hit me, I hit you, you hit me, I hit you. No. I will blast you and put it all on the line. Like, okay, all in. Watch this. All in. After you all in somebody enough times, shit gets kind of scary. Somebody like me wouldn't go very well with Devin Haney, even though Devin Haney is a very, very, very good fighter. That didn't work out very well with Ryan Garcia. And it wasn't the juice. Like, what I mean? So
I just have one question for you, Blair.
Before AC hit him with the question, Blair said it wasn't the juice. I don't agree with everything, but we do agree on some shit. And me and Blair have a mutual, like, just to let y'all know, me and Blair have a mutual friend. Like, shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing for introducing us. I have Blair's number. I got his Instagram. I got his numerous shit, right? I hit Blair on random shit and just be like, look at this, because Blair's a funny motherfucker, bro. We be going back and forth on Craig. Blair hit me with shit like, this is why I know, like, I can be cool with any boxer. Because a lot of time when I'm on my phone, it's me and Blair going back. And I got Blair set up in a whole different spot, like to where I know that if he send me something on Instagram or text message, on Instagram, I know where it's coming from. And on text messages, we call and everything. So I know Blair the Flair cop for like the last 3 or 4 years. So this is genuine. This ain't like, no other bullshit.
It's going back to what you said, Brian Norman being the weakest champion.
Yeah. No, Brian Norman is not the weakest champion. Brian Norman is the strongest champion there is right now. Brian Norman is the strongest champion that there is right now. These champions are all weak.
Like I said, Brian Norman Jr. is the best welterweight at welterweight by default. Devin coming up with the resume of who he is, what you think he can do. You're going to think that he can do that. That's just real. So by default, Devin's fighting the best welterweight at the welterweight division. So this is everything for Brian Norman. And this is just like another notch on his belt for Devin Haney. Who you think gonna win?
Oh,
That's the problem.
all right.
That's the problem. Unless somebody like me, fucking Rashidi Ellis take the throne, all the champions are weak.
So let me ask you. Let me follow up with this question. You said all roads will lead to you. So if you were gonna go for a belt, right? Would it be, let's just say, would you go for the IBF belt and take out a Lewis Crocker and then start to force those other guys? Because sometimes it doesn't seem like people want to get that IBF belt because of that 10-pound rehydration. And you stated on numerous occasions, you can go down to 40 or 47 to fight. So I don't think you're that type of athlete that has issue with the 10-pound rehydration issue with the IBF.
No, I wouldn't have too much of a rehydration problem. I don't have no problems going ahead and capturing any and all of the belts, all of the.
Great question from AC2, because a lot of guys aren't real 140 pounders, real 147 pounders. They just kill themselves to make the weight for the punch resistance. And then what they say about that? Just saying.
Champions are weak is the issue. Brian Norman, the only reason why he got that belt is because I lost a 1 week notice fight, or he will never be champion. End of story. But at the end of the day,
whoa. I know the panel got quiet, but we can't let you slide with that one. You got to explain. Go into the story. Just give us the clip notes of that story.
Okay, well, the only reason why Brian Norman becomes champion is because of one element: Golden Boy trying to dictate who's the champion by playing games with a 1 week notice fight with me, to which I sold out in 1 week. You know, and
like a lot of people say that, like, you know, he lost to Alexis Roca and all that, but Roca hasn't done shit since the Blair The Flair win. Just think about how long ago that was.
And I thought that I would get some type of redemption after that, which I did. I fought an even better fighter just 3 months later, long before the year was up. And it didn't go as planned for Golden Boy, which put things in kind of crazy situation. But beyond that, what ends up happening is that Alexis Rocha beating me put him in a higher situation to where he fought.
And I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna let it play out, and then I can't wait for when Boom jump in. But for a lot of black fighters, when you win, you lose. When you lose, you win. I'm gonna say it again. For a lot of black fighters, when you win, you lose. When you lose, you win.
Guy from Top Rank, and they thought that Alexis Rocha would win, and it didn't work out. He lost, and then that guy, I think his name was Cintian or something like that, another Mexican guy. He lost to Brian Norman. The belt passed around. That particular one position bounced around to Brian Norman. None of that would have happened if I didn't lose a 1 week notice fight. All of those guys would have hit the deck.
Yeah.
All of those guys would have lost.
The only question I got, Blair, is you don't have the promotion to, you know, fight to get you in that position for a title shot, whereas these other guys does. So let's just say, even if you would beat Rocha, they would have position, you know, because you're not really, your promoter, I guess Oscar at the time wasn't really backing you like that. They'd have pulled somebody else up. You know what I'm saying? You probably would never got the shot anyway.
That's a good question / point that Bo wanted to answer, and I'm glad he answered it. We do that over in the session. Hold on. But before you say something,
I disagree. I think
that would have been the case.
Hold on. Before I say that, before anybody say something, this is what I say when you lose. When you lose in boxing, it don't hurt because they was like, okay, Blair was talking all this shit. Because you notice in the beginning on the zone, Blair was talking all this shit, and they was like, "Who the fuck is this light skinned nigga with this fro?" All right, cool. Then when he lost, everybody was like, "Yeah, we want to see him lose again." When he beat Hooker, they shelved him for 2 years. Then he had to fight for a year to get off. Got off, and then he got the AB fight. So since he got the AB fight,
I didn't get not one fight after that Maurice Hooker fight. After the Maurice Hooker fight, which was through only 3 months after the Alexis Rocha fight, it was a very fast bounce back. It scared everyone. It scared Golden Boy. It scared Alexis Rocha. I looked straight in his face after that. It's like he's scared to try it again. You know, I got a different trainer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be careful with like how you look at like, okay, Rocha needed a fight. They hit Blair up. Hey, 3 weeks later, Blair playing with his kids. They don't tell him and like what he doing. Hey, you want this fight? We're gonna give you this, is that, and third. Hell, you never take the goddamn fight because I'm like you motherfuckers already
had a fight almost a year before that. Like so, like it was.
You know what I'm saying? So
but you know how the business works though, right? They're gonna push certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? It's only certain fighters they're gonna want to push. Like they still pushing Ryan Garcia regardless of all the shit he done. They already positioned
Hey, Blair.
What I'm saying though, bro. What I'm saying is that 3 weeks, like it was a fight that had a whole card and everything, main fight and everything. Something happened with him. And then within 3 weeks, you got, hey, Blair, you gonna take the fight?
That's what I'm saying. They didn't really care for Blair. They just they trying to use him as a downfall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a quick question for Blair. I've been chilling. Blair, shout out to you. You the first. I was just saying to Pop, you the first active pro boxer I ever chopped it up with. So salute to you. You know what I mean? You're a man of the people, and I appreciate that. But I want you to dig a little deeper on the Norman Haney situation. Like you saying Norman, and I feel kind of bad because my heart is with Haney, but my head is with Norman. I got a little bread on Norman, but basically, I want you to break down why you don't think Norman has any tools. Like, okay, what is going to be Haney's biggest advantage that Norman can't counter? You know what I mean? Basically, that's my question.
Okay, how about this? Norman does not have extremely fast feet. He's not extremely agile. It's not like he's going to catch up to Devin Haney. Okay, he's always going to be fighting behind him. Okay, I don't know if you know enough about Brian Norman, but let's just put it like this. I've seen Brian Norman hit the deck. He hits the deck with straight punches, long range punching. Why? Because he's not great at long range. So the thing is, Brian Norman can't fight. Can't fight if the fight is at long range. Long range is everything with your hands and like keeping your punches long, straight, precise. And if most of his weapons, his good weapons are uppercuts and hooks. You know what I mean? Yeah, he threw a leaping hook at a fucking Asian dude. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen to a black dude. Like motherfucker, we can see that punch a mile away. Oh shit! Oh shit! What was that? Was you stupid to throw that punch? Now I have to make it say things like that are gonna happen. Devin Haney's gonna move, and his feet is gonna be faster than Brian Norman. And the biggest problem with Brian Norman,
watching the playback right here, Calico, next time you up here, I'm gonna make sure I let you speak, bro. I'm gonna make sure I let you speak. No, hold on, wait. Because I'm be real with you. Calico's the reason that I kept the show going after 2 hours. I want him to speak his piece, right? Because it was like I feel like this was like maybe his first, second time up here. He was rocking, and I didn't want to have a new guest to the panel, a new subscriber, pull up with a few minutes left and then kill the show, right? Like, why would he come back? So I kept the show popping for Calico. But Calico, I'm sorry that I didn't like because you were trying to speak for at least a good 3 to 4 or 5 minutes and niggas kept going. I'm gonna make sure I regulate that next time.
Is that Brian Norman has no real long-range weapons
outside
to
boxing.
compete. And the only way that you can compete with somebody like Devin Haney is moving and making him come forward. And then also being extremely good at something that I'm great at, which is exchange punches. You can't counter a fucking person that's great at exchange punches. They're exchange punches. You throw a punch, oh, I'm going right with you. Boom. Oh, you want to play? All in. All in. Oh, now you're scared. Now you're scared. I got your money now, don't I? That's how you play.
I respect it. That's a good response.
Hold on, today for your response. So, Blair, as a seasoned fighter, I have a brand new fighter from B&B. My boom boom, Trey Williams.
What's up, my man?
Hey, what's up? Hey,
I'm gonna tell you something.
What's your
been up there. Boom been up there plenty of times. He does not cam up. I see he camming up to talk to you personally. I already know he gonna give respect to everybody, but he's here to talk to you because you are a seasoned fighter and you already know. So CJ, give me a second. I'm gonna let them cook and then I'm gonna let you. So go ahead,
Pop. Hey, Pop. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you.
Calico, I apologize so much, bro. I should let you speak before I let this happen. I apologize.
That's exactly why I'm here. And then number two, what's up, Blair, man? I'm Trey Williams, man. I go by Boom Boom. I'm out of B&B, which is Terrence Crawford's gym, man, from Omaha, Nebraska. But I was born. I'm born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee, man. So
Memphis, okay, Memphis, stand up. That's right.
Yes, sir. Hey, so I got 3 right away questions for you. So my very first question is, what steps did you take in the beginning of your pro career? Because I'm looking to go pro really soon, like as far as next year, because recently my legs got damaged up. I got tore up in a little accident. So right now I'm healing up and recovering. But I really want to ask you, like, what are some steps or what's the advice that you could give me in the beginning of my career?
Honestly, like the way I've been seeing things, the only thing that can get your career up and running, actually like really running, is money.
Okay.
So you need to look at money. You need to look at investors. You need to look at people that are able to put the money up.
Okay.
You need to be involved in places that got money or like that's at least got opportunities. That might mean leaving Memphis, coming to LA, boxing that wild card. You're going to get your ass kicked a lot until you actually develop yourself and find a way to. Well, like me, I sneakily win fights and win sparring matches because I can fuck around and be like, okay, win this round, win this round, win it. Oh, I lost this round because you lost way too much energy. Now I'm taking over. Things like that. You have to be able to play those type of games, and get in touch with people that has the connections or at least have the money. And you definitely need the money.
Okay. And then
you need the connections. And
appreciate that.
So like I couldn't get anything done until I connected to somebody that had money to push my my career forward, like paying for fights, the first few fights, because I went 4-0 for like 3 years straight. Early in my career, I missed the whole PBC route because there was so much hating in Philadelphia when I was the best fighter out there. You know what I mean? There was so much hate, so much things going on. And
see, niggas forget that Blair's from Philly. Niggas forget that Blair's from Philly because he went to where it would work for him. Niggas forget that Blair's from Philly because he's not your typical Philadelphia nigga where he gonna do this and do that. No, he's what you call eccentric. He has a different type of dams. Like Blair either has braids or he has his fro out, and he rocks his fro. And since he's light skinned, it seems like there's a problem. If he was dark skinned rocking his fro, they'd be like, yeah, there's black power. But since he's light skinned with it, is like, who is this nigga?
I'm a wild card that's coming out of nowhere. My family's locked up. Like they don't even know where I come from because I'm hiding. I'm hiding my past because my father is a kingpin drug dealer.
Go back and check. If you're now fucking with me, but just go through the catalog and check when Blair was up there and check every time Blair been up there. Nah, we get into it. It's mutual.
You know what I'm saying? So like I had to do a whole lot of things to hide my past.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and first of all, my past wouldn't make sense anyways. I coming from Mexico. Oh, this is Beverly Hills. What the fuck am I doing in Philly? I was boxing in New York. What the fuck am I doing? Nobody knows. They just know that this motherfucker is kicking everybody's ass.
Word. And
good pair of hands is not going to get you there. Word. The only way that's going to get you there is money and power. Right now, we have a guy, what do you call it? Jake Paul. That's getting very far with just money. He's not shit. It's not like you had like you need to have 10
that's money.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. So everything is about money.
Okay. And then
sometimes I think the best route is to create wealth for yourself as a influencer.
Okay.
You have to develop yourself as an influencer, maybe start doing some acting gigs. It's going to be a big grind, a very, very big grind to get to a position of power. You know?
Okay. Now I just spoke to Boom before I did this live. Acting gigs. I just want y'all to let y'all know what if you speak to Boom, you speak to Cam, you know what I'm saying? You'll know what's up.
Okay. And my next question is a real like serious question. What do you do? Like, okay, so like say like you're in camp or like you just training regularly. How do you treat the mental aspect with the sport of boxing? Like, do you get where I'm going with it? Like, you know what I mean? Like mentally, because that's the part that I struggle with the most. Like, bro, I'm never nervous for a fight. I'm never having a hard ass training camp unless it's a mental issue that I'm having. So I'm asking you, like, how do you control your mental? You know what I mean? Like, how do you control that? Or like, what is your answer for that type deal?
Yeah, because Blair, I just want like wrong color. He got knockouts in the amateurs with all the headgear and everything. Like motherfuckers, he hit one motherfucker and he was like, I don't know if he fight no more. So he hit a motherfucking nigga. The motherfucker was like, I don't know if I want to do this no more. He was no. Like, nah, Boom, like you being humble. But like listen, like Blair, I seen it. He hit a motherfucker and I can't find him anywhere else fighting anymore. There was a grown man that he hit. He like 16, 17 years old when he hit him. And I can't find the guy found something else to do in life. Like you
ever heard of Mike Jones?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
You ever heard of Mike Jones from Philly?
Yeah.
He was getting up there, wasn't he?
He was.
And he just disappeared, didn't he?
Yeah, he definitely did. I know what you said, Blair. Don't worry. I know what you said. Hey, I'm just trying to soak up some game.
Like, you know.
Hey, and then my last question for you is like, what's like, so because I'm going pro, what is some day-to-day things that I need?
That is not the last question.
To do for like boxing, just day-to-day, like as a professional, like training wise, like what would you say I should be doing?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna answer both of those questions, those last two questions, with something that was a game changer in my life. And like whenever I'm falling off, like or anything, shit don't go my way, I start making certain things happen, and it starts doing like when I start getting back on that path, it makes things happen, and miracles and blessings start happening, or even ideas. Sometimes blessings come in the form of an idea that you need to just execute. So this is not really just pertaining to boxing, but this is going to change your life, baby. Give me a second. Shut the door. Got my kids over here.
I just had to do the same. You good?
All right. So you guys ready for this?
I am, for real.
Okay. One of the biggest things about the human brain is
My kid right now. Yes.
Where's my straw?
Where's your what?
My straw.
You come to
I left it in the drainer. It's not in the drainer anymore.
she come to stop my live to ask me where your straw is. Is there another straw there? It is another straw. How about you check the drawers and
I
stuff?
already did.
She could give a damn about what I'm doing. She want to know where her straw at. Anyway, back to what Blair about to say.
consistency. Consistency is everything. In order to put yourself in a mind state of abundance, and in order to put your mind state in a position of finding that miracle, putting yourself in that miracle making position. One, getting closer to God. Two, staying consistent with God in everything that is. So what I do is I create these what do you call them? Rituals.
Okay.
All right. I create a ritual, and you have to have a consistent ritual in the morning and in the night. Okay. What do you do to set the day? What do you do to set the day? Now I'm gonna break down the ritual in the morning, which is very similar to the one at night. In the morning, I wake up and pray immediately. I don't care what God you praying to. I'm praying to Jesus, or better known as Yahshua. That's his real name, and I pray to a black God. You know what I'm saying? The original OG. But like what we do is this: I pray to God, and that's the gratitude part. Then I move into the motivation part, where I'm watching a motivational tape. I'm getting myself encouraged to do the very next thing that's going to happen. The very next stage is the visualization, where I'm visualizing everything that I want to happen. You know what I mean? Everything that I want to happen, I'm visualizing the end goal. Sometimes the end goal ain't nowhere near where you at. I'm visualizing like private jets. I'm visualizing like millions of dollars. I'm visualizing the possibility of like trying to work to get to 1 billion. I'm working towards bigger and better things, like in my visualization now. And I imagine the small and particular things of how it feels, how it smells, how it tastes, how the taste of my woman's lips. You know what I mean? This is my wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing games with like concubines and all that stuff. Kissing my wife in the morning with a cup of coffee. I'm visualizing these things, whether I got it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm visualizing rolling up to the gym and one of the most luxurious like Lamborghinis. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I don't like Ferrari. Like it's just things like that. You know what I mean? I'm visualizing these things specifically. The break.
Hold on, real quick, Blair. Hold on, real quick. Everybody on the chat, everybody on the panel. Do y'all have Blair's Instagram?
I do.
Yeah,
I'm actually I'm not tapped in. I gotta be real. I should be, but no, I'm not tapped in with his IG.
I think I subscribed to your page. I don't know if you still got your YouTube page up and running, but I subscribed to that like years ago.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to put out some more content. Actually, I'm going to be getting some content done this today. Actually, that's going to be pushing out for Wednesday, every Wednesday, and I'm going to start putting out a whole lot of content each week to give you guys some more content and just give you guys the flair. Yeah, I mean the flair of excitement, boxing, the flair for excitement for UFC, the flair for excitement in fighting. Hell, let's talk about the
Hey, let me ask you this real quick, Blair. Blair, what is your IG handle? I'm Chuck DiBiase on Instagram. How could I find you?
Oh yeah, you can just you can find me on Blair The Flair at IG. It's just Blair The
Flair.
Flair with no
Okay.
space.
So listen,
All lowercase.
All right, we're gonna do it right now.
Okay, so CJ, okay, Calico, are you subscribed? Do you know Blair The Flair Instagram? Where if you don't know, he just told you.
Yeah, I've been rocking with Blair for a long time.
Oh, so it's so okay. So Calico know, like when I see my phone, I'm like, oh, what Blair just dropped?
Trying to tell you, I don't give a damn. Hey, bro, I probably seen every interview you ever did, bro. Real talk.
Hey, Blair, can I keep it P real quick, man? Just real gangster with you. You know, I was a big fan. I still am, because the fight over. But you know what fight you hurt me?
The Broner fight?
No.
What?
Maurice Hooker.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God. I'm like, damn, but hey, big respect to you. Big respect to you.
I'm on that, man. That's crazy.
man. But hey, so what's some day-to-day things that you would give me, like ideas or advice that you would give me as a pro, though, just before
this gym that I'm saying is everything. So you go through this motion every single day.
Right.
It's every single day as a ritual. You try to not like wake up to clicking on your phone, which I sometimes do. We all fall victim of like, oh shit, let me check the Instagram. Oh shit, let me check this shorty. Like, oh shit, what my baby mama saying? I need this. Man, I hate this shit. So we gotta stop doing that. Basically, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We have to start controlling our mind, and our conscious mind can sit like constantly putting nothing.
I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. While Blair's talking to Bone, right? And my wife can tell you this right now. I got a problem. Like, I'm an old head, but I'm still doing the same shit Bone doing as a young nigga. Like, I will pick my hair out, and then all of a sudden, I catch myself twisting it, knowing that I ain't about to get no dreads or no twist. That's where the shit get funny at.
Things out so our subconscious mind can be aware. So in the morning, I'm waking up with a ritual, and I'm going to sleep with a ritual. And throughout the day, I'm amped up, energized. Shout out to Dow Mood, the energy drink company that's my sponsor, and also a terrific company just to get a part of. But so in the morning, I'm going through stages every morning. Every morning, I take a time. I wake up early, and I take time to focus my mind. So in the morning, I'm waking up with the first thing, prayer. That's the gratitude part. The second thing is motivation. Motivation, encouragement to believe what you are going to do next, which is visualize the impossible. Visualize something that you want to happen that is not even conceivable in the time that you're looking for it, and you're believing it. It's happening. Everything is happening.
Yeah, affirmations.
Yeah, that's the affirmations and all that stuff. The visualization is very specific based, so you have to specifically visualize. This right here. You know, I visualized this fight a long time ago. This was like a whole year back. Like I wasn't. This was in 2021. I put 2022 as just a hypothetical. Like hopefully it happens a year later. We're talking about a year later, but it didn't happen until years later. But this actually happened. You know what I'm saying? I was in Malibu. Like I'm actually talking about the people that's selling this house right now. You know what I mean? All of this stuff that's happening, it's just happening. You understand me? So making sure that you have that consistent thing, that's consistent ritual every morning and every night. Every night I do the exact same thing, but in the opposite direction, following up at the very end, doing my prayer, knockout. Don't play no games with your subconscious mind.
Right. And hey, I just want to tell you, man, before I let you go ahead and cook, and everybody else, man, I really appreciate you. You know, before I was injured, I was running 6 miles every other day because I have my WBC shirt hanged up every day, because that's my goal. I want that belt. I'll go get any other belt after I get the green strap. I want that one first. So I just want to tell you, man,
running though. Be careful with that.
I will. I definitely will.
Yeah, cut that shit in half.
Okay. Definitely. And then one more thing I want to say is just thank you, man. I definitely appreciate you, Pop. Thank you. Definitely appreciate the moment and letting me ask questions and whatnot. But man, this is just a hell of a moment for me, for real, man. Because
nephew, what I tell you, nephew, what I tell you,
for real, it's a hell of a moment because, man, Blair, I ain't never
a young fighter with all the pitfalls and sidetracks trying to break into boxing. And if you go check Boom out in the amateurs, before he had the baby, and I say this plenty times again, I never knock when a child like you like very rarely is there a playing child, but Boom had everything lined up for him to be next in line. Well, one of the ones definitely coming out of B&B and being at home. But that's not to say that he not working with the kids, he not working at the school, coming from where he come from, that, you know, he not making a difference. Not just making the money, but he making a difference. Hands-on style. But he does love boxing. So this was great just for him to be able to, you know, outside of B&B gym to speak to another fighter. And I told him we was gonna do this.
thought I'd run into you, especially not here. So this is dope, man. I appreciate
it. What I tell you, nephew?
Hey, Blair, I'm gonna DM you. My name on Instagram is Boom Boom.
Okay.
No, matter of fact, it's not. It's Trey_Williams. So I'm gonna DM you. Hey.
Spoke to her earlier. They already conversating. So my work is done. I don't need no percentage. I don't need no nothing if anything happen. If they spoil, whatever, I don't need nothing. My work is done.
One day, I need that work, man. I don't care when it is, how it is. I need that.
What's your weight class? What's your weight class?
154.
154. What are you a southpaw, orthodox?
Yep, southpaw.
Southpaw. Okay. All right. What style do you think would best fit you? Are you aggressive?
And from New Era Boxing and Best TV, Ellis versus Cobbs is a good squabble. Set it up. That's more than a good squabble. Is it a major fight? No, but would you, if you knew what you was doing, would you put on a major card? Ellis versus Cobbs, definitely on the undercard. That'll definitely keep everybody watching.
Or you like a passive fighter that's more of
that's for me and you to find out, Blair. We gotta see the ring, baby. We gotta get in there and dance.
Well, the thing is, because like I gotta be able to fit you into the like actual camp. I like right now. What I do is I try to like fit, like cater, like have any person that's like in my camp. I try to make sure that it caters to the overall status of who we're trying to fight. I mean,
well, I'm definitely. I'll put it to you like this. I can switch it. I'm definitely aggressive, but I don't know. I like to just go in there and fight my fight realistically. You know.
What up, Bo? How you feel watching yourself, real quick? You know what I'm saying? Because
man, it's a blessing. It's definitely an honor, and I just I appreciate moments like this because it let me know the support real. You feel me? So. Definitely very appreciative of this.
This is a nice little cool joint. Just like because you know I usually do the 2-hour joint, but we ran this shit on for like 6 hours. And I'm gonna be real with you. When Blair pulled up, I knew you was like watching. I knew you was like laying around like what Pop doing. But when you seen Blair pulled up, you was like, oh,
word.
I know you was like, nah. Pop was like, he ain't hit nobody, but. He did say, hey, Blair in here.
Word.
I did say that, and you knew that was for you because I told you, hey, when he pull up, bro.
Nah, for sure.
So when you got to ask your questions, like everybody had questions for Blair, but nobody got mad because it was box on box. So it was, I'm real with you. Somebody jumped on and tagged their whole little YouTube channel to my live. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Word.
Like a nigga I don't know.
That's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? Just because it was Blair, because it's boxing. We was over here talking real boxing.
Word.
So
and we always will, man. We gonna always provide that for these folks.
So like this was, like I said, like I ain't even gonna get into. We gonna save that for, cause Goose could get mad at me, but we gonna save that for the bio interview. But
Word.
you've been through your trials and tribulations, and I ain't even gonna get into the conversation that we had earlier, but you're trying. It seemed like everything happening when you really set for it, because I'll say this, and he said it to me, and he don't care. Cam told me right before you had, but like,
Word.
babies is a blessing, but right before you had your baby, you was lined up to be the next one.
Still is.
Just saying, no, but I'm just saying though, like instantly, bam, 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 you was lined up. But when you take that time off in boxing, there's always the next. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But even though like now, like leg hurt, whatever, they still know the
talent. He hurt right now?
But they know the talent. It ain't about the talent. It ain't about any of that. The skill and the thing is the motivation.
Did you say Blair's hurt?
No, I'm talking about like when you like, okay, because now it's going like maybe a year and a half, but a year and a half ago, when like, bro, if I'm not mistaken, after the knockout with a guy probably is a real estate agent now, you was next up. That am I like, correct me if I'm wrong, but after that knockout, you was next up, right?
Word, they know my name now.
Okay, now a guy I don't fuck with no more, but it's not like he didn't give me a lot of shit. You know him, he know you.
Word.
And when he spoke to you, like, I'll be real with you. If he got to fight for you and nobody else, I'll take it. If he got to fight for you.
Word.
Just being real. If he got to fight for you, that's on the car and you starting out and can't nobody get a car. If he got to fight for you because he can make one, because he know the right people, and I'm not going to say he don't. What me and him go through is different. That shit don't hurt my feelings. That won't have me looking at you like, oh, he didn't know. I know what you're trying to do.
Word.
And this is the boxing game.
For sure, man.
Like I can't try to stop what, because that's gonna be marketing, promotion, and extra money.
For sure.
So how am I knock that? Being like, nah, you should wait until I can get this real quick. And then they definitely gonna be talking about this. Like, yeah, we can get you in there.
Word.
No, that's not what we do over here.
For sure.
That's not what we do. But here's some more of you and Blair going back and forth, because you never came up. I want y'all to know, Boom never came up. I got a couple of joints. It's very few, but I got a couple of joints of Boom when, like, you know what I'm saying, he not just talking behind, but when he not camp. But I got a couple that we gonna run when the Biago we do that joint. But
hey, y'all, this the ultimate Cam moment right here for everybody.
This is Cam up moment right here, like real talk.
Really like to let nobody control the pace of none of that.
I actually probably could have used you for the for this fight that didn't pull through. But we'll be looking for you. We'll be
Hey,
looking
to be honest with you, I'm gonna put my number in the chat too. I'm gonna put my number in the chat. You ain't got to reach out to me right now, but whenever you want me to come,
just DM me in the chat. I'm gonna keep bases with you.
Bet. Appreciate you, Blair, for real, man.
All right, Tennessee, right?
Yep. I'm in Omaha right now, but I'm from Tennessee, so.
Oh, you in Oklahoma? Oh, you with Bo Mac and them?
Yep. Right now. Yep.
That's funny. He said Oklahoma.
Yep.
Hey,
So,
bro.
All right.
Man, all of these.
So real quick, I want to piggyback on what Blair was saying to the young man Boom, because I know you're a lot younger. I got like 20 years on you, but basically what he's saying, you wanted like a specific thing. He's saying like a specific, like, oh, just go run more. No, it's not like that. It is what Blair was saying, the mindset and consistency and like having your mental health right, your emotional health right, and just being like in tune with yourself. I think that's what he's trying to get to.
Hey, and that's why I asked that question, because one thing about it is when it comes to boxing and it comes to that mental aspect, Blair and just like me, that shit is hard, bro. It's not as easy as you think. It's easy if you know how to maintain it and control it, keep it under wraps, but when you got your mental all fucked up and all over the places, you're not in a good.
Now, right there, when it comes to boxers, right, it's the way the way certain people talk about boxers, and I'd be like, yo, y'all don't be understanding what these guys go through. Like, the ones that actually make it, they go from being the bottom of the pile, ain't shit, ain't this, ain't that, laughing, snickering behind, to everybody got their motherfucking hand out and like, I was here for you, nigga, all that type of bullshit. That's just real talk. And a boxer got to deal with that outside of real family, baby mama drama, child. God forbid you going through court with child support. Now you making some money. Now she want every damn dollar that you damn made. Like, this shit is different. So now you looking like you need every damn fight possible. But your manager trying to tell you this, your promoter trying to tell you that, your trainer trying to tell you this. This shit ain't a game. That's why they say you don't play boxing. So when you got a chance to boom, you fucking boom.
Word.
Just saying. Like,
Word.
when you got a chance to
I'm
boom,
gonna have to come back though, because dude, like I said, this tablet is crazy. So let me hop off and get on my computer real quick, y'all. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. Listen, man, when you got a boom, you boom, bro. You take that because there's no retirement fund, there's no 401k in boxing. Is live as you go with this shit, and the money that you make off of it, when you making money, make sure you do smart investments with that money, or you're gonna end up like a nigga on the street. Facts.
Spot, especially with the sport of boxing. So that's definitely why I asked that question, man.
Absolutely, because one of the worst things about boxing is that, like, you gotta box and focus on fighting an actual human being, and all the plans and strategies in the world. But guess what? That person that's fighting you has got all the plans and strategies in the world. You gotta be good with God. You gotta be good with the universe. You need all the power in the world, and then you need yourself to be balanced mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And I had to find that perfect balance. Like, I'm one of the very few people out there that's actually talking and actually walking. Like, there's a lot of people that talk a lot, but they don't actually believe in themselves. You know, like when it comes to like the end of the line and like their back is against the rope, they're not taking those fights that's possibly going to get them in deep water. They're talking like they want it, but they don't really want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to mention the way promoters move fighters and manage fighters. Like, let's put it like this. They're trying to get us all riled up for a fight between Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis, to which neither one of them have ever been tested at all. People like me that's been through enough bullshit. But when we chase these guys, they try to push us away. The thing is, we need to see the test. We don't know anything about these guys. We don't really know who the hell Jaron Ennis or Virgil Ortiz is, but yet they're supposed to be a star. What? Because you said so? We need to be better with that when it comes to the people, the fans, and the overall decency of the sport. You know, so like that's just one thing right there. And like, so very few people are like me that just can come out of nowhere and say all of these things. I have to have something that's either broken or really good in my head in order to make that happen.
No, Blair, because your name comes up like when the guys create content and they say and they try to say shit, when your name pops up, they try to dismiss you so quickly, but you can't. Like, you understand? Like, so how do you feel about that when they just try to just like dismiss your name, but people who know, like, even if you think Blair is a pushover, whatever, you know he's gonna sell the fight, and you know that he's gonna make it bigger than whatever you thought. So, what's the problem with fighting Blair? Really, true.
The real problem is the fact that the element of surprise. Nobody knows what I'm capable of. Every single fight, they thought I was gonna lose. They thought it'd at least be like more a back and forth, and then it gets slaughtered completely out. Like, that stuff doesn't happen, which creates a whole lot of fear. Let's put it like this: the next fight that I will be fighting a 10 times tougher opponent than even the great Adrian Broner, and then what ends up happening, if he gets completely slaughtered, we still don't know the limits of somebody like me. It's called the wild card effect. So we have the element of I don't know what the fucking expect. And then on top of that, I don't really fit into a category or a box that like they want me to be in. You know, I'm not like a fucking just like the most ratchet ass nigga, just pushing off all kinds of bullshit. But like, I'm also not white. I'm not technically Mexican. I'm not technically Puerto Rican. I'm in my own little field of just pure entertainment. But honestly, people kind of need that because the sport is dying because of our differences, because we are so divided, the country, the people. Yeah. And somebody like me has the elements that can create that bridge of divide. But the problem is that a lot of people, and most of the bad people, they profit off of us being so divided.
That is true.
So obviously,
that's very true. That's very true, Blair. I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, Chad.
Boxing is being conquered, but it's being conquered with the internal works of us being divided when we can't afford to be. We can't afford to be divided when we have fucking UFC to compete against. Slappers, you know what I mean? Just slapper and being slapped. The power slap, that shit is competition. You got bare knuckle boxing rolling up on us. You got a lot of competition. It wasn't just WWE no more. We're not in the age of just like, oh yeah, the only competition is WWE, or better known as WWF and all that stuff, and in the professional wrestling world. You know what I mean? Now we're dealing with a whole lot of other entities that are fighting for the right of world's greatest and fighting for the entertainment of a whole lot of people of the world. And in order for us to win that war, we have to unite as people. You know, I love the fact that in the end, people were united. Might have been a whole lot of salty ass Mexicans, but in the end, we were united. We had one true champion, which was Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? In the end, we have to we have to keep that type of energy going. That it's not just about race, it's not just about creed, because technically they don't really exist. It's either you black or you black. Like, sorry, but you don't like, there's no such thing as your race, genetically speaking. You just look different. You know what I mean? Like, so it gets kind of crazy when the truth starts smacking you in the face. You know what I mean? But we need to get to that point. You know what I mean? Like, okay, but we're all praying to the same God. Like, calm down, bro. You're not that different. Like, you know what I mean? We have to get to the point where we're uniting and not dividing. Because right now we're already being conquered because we're dividing. And the people that are in power, like Eddie Hearns and all of the top promoters, they need to start promoting in a fashion that is uniting people and not dividing people. We're losing it. We're losing the fucking Olympics. We're losing all of the networks. Matter of fact, we're losing it to Jake Paul. I ain't mad at it, but I think 1976, we did not see this one coming. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. Hey, Blair, one question for you. One, and I know you're probably tired of it, but just one. Hey, what's your career fight like that you would say is your favorite fight? I want to go back and watch your favorite fight from your perspective. So tell me your favorite fight from your career this far.
2019, I was my breakout year, which I fought numerous undefeated fighters, starting with Karubian being like my first big fight against a Armenian Olympian that was managed by Ronda Rousey. I wasn't supposed to win nowhere near, and I completely slaughtered him. You know what I mean? I completely slaughtered him in a sold out Armenian crowd that did nothing but boo and fucking say a whole lot of explicit like death threats. I had to leave the menu through underground tunnels. You know what I mean? And leave in a crazy fashion. That would be like a defining moment that you guys are going to see in my movie that I'm developing. But my favorite fight was another undefeated fighter named Villalobos, who came 20 pounds heavier than me. Like he weighed in right, but he was 20 pounds bigger, bro. And then he had an unbelievably strong power, and he was very, very resilient. So like I get caught up boxing, and he lands a huge shot on early in the round too. Like he downed me so bad it was stupid. Pow! Like, you know what I'm saying? And and I go down, and the referee was this close to counting me out. You know what I'm saying? And I got up faster than I went down. Like, I can't believe the referee was about to wave me off. Like, nigga, yeah, not now.
Word.
I've done did way too much to die now. Like, you know, in that specific time.
Word.
All right, I get up, I survived the round through just like hard grit. Like I'm running around and then just throwing punches. You know what I mean? Just still getting hit by the same shit. Pow, pow, pow. Like, fuck it. I'm not dying. Like, it's either now or never. I gotta win. Later on, then I start getting it back. You know what I mean? I tap into the Flair, to which I have that DID. So I actually don't remember the actual fight, but I do see it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I tap into the Flair, and then like what ends up happening is that at first I was boxing. Later on, I'm street fighting. I took that shit straight to the fucking streets. Straight to the streets. Just wait. Wow. I'm not going back. You're not going back. Oh, you come forward. I'm coming forward too. You're gonna have to run for me. You know what I mean? And then like I
thug it out.
Yeah, I thugged it out and took it to the streets. And just like, and I gave him a special move that you guys will probably be seeing in the next fight, because my next fight will probably be for a very, very tough fighter that I'm going to have to pull out all the stops and completely eradicate. But he got hit with so many punches and then got caught really bad and knocked him out. and it was a very, very interesting fight. Whereas though, like, you knew when you saw it, that was going to be a mega star.
So I got a quick question for you, Blair. You mentioned your next fight a couple of times. So the next fight, does that put you in title contention, or does it put you in a conversation? I mean, in space-wise, how much of a gap between the next fight and being in contention does this thing bring to you?
If this particular fight that I'm working on goes through, I will be top 5, top 3 in the world, undeniably. Undeniably.
Let's go.
Now,
I'm with it.
After that, there is no next spot. That was a title eliminator, and not to mention a top 5 in the world. So like in the end, no one can just sit here and pretend like I did that, you know. So we have to make sure that we get something good.
Is there an Easter egg on the sanctioning body you going after, or that has to still be held to your vest?
Honestly, I'm going after all of the sanctioning bodies. But you know, whatever that is, I think it's the IBF I'll be taking, and then also the WBO for sure. So yeah, we'll be seeing these world champions very, very soon.
Okay, all right.
I'm glad to hear it, homie.
You heard it first from the man himself.
I'm still living in the place of grace. So like, we're not sure if it's gonna happen just yet. So I'm making sure, like, I'm just prayed up, and this is looking like it's very good for me. And they're very, very, they definitely want the fight. The only person that's stupid enough to think that they can beat me. You know what I mean? We have to go through like next generations of fighters. So guys,
damn, I got my idea.
So if a title fight comes your way, and let's just say it's for an overseas opponent, because you did say you're looking at the IBF, and just to put it out there, what is old boy's name again? Lewis Crocker. Would you be willing to go over to Ireland to fight Lewis Crocker if the bag is bigger in Ireland than it is in the US? Because over there, I think the fight would be much, much bigger for Blair Cobb, being that your personality. You're gonna go over there to the Irish, and bro, I just think you're gonna turn it up for them. They're gonna love you to death over there. If you can make that, if you can get to that point and put your paperwork in, you feel what I'm saying, and get all of that ball rolling to freeze everybody out from trying to do whatever they're trying to do. And like you said, hopefully you got the money behind you to make that power move, man. God willing, on your behalf, bro. I think you in Ireland selling a fight, them Irish people gonna love you to death because they love that type of personality, my guy.
Yeah, not to mention, I'll listen to that music, you know. I'll pull up to Irish pub, you know what I mean? Enjoy the scenes. I just can't wait to be a part of boxing and put on a good show. The thing is that, like, I don't care if I'm the underdog. Matter of fact, I like it.
So Blair The Flair.
Like, to tell you the truth, I've never not been the underdog in like an actual show. Yeah, now I have people like that will do the woo and stuff like that, and they'll enjoy, you know, the fact that I'm around. But I like being in the crowd full of haters and then turning those boos into woos. And the thing is, we don't have a whole lot of those. We haven't had a great fighter, a truly great fighter that comes from zero to something since my great uncle Ali. We need something like that. There's a lot of people in history that fought as an underdog and made something of them.
You're going to see them in the next couple years, Blair. I promise you, you're going to see the next one up and coming. I promise you, Blair. I promise you the work that I'm putting in ain't for no reason, Blair. I promise you, bro.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, Blair The Flair you heard it first. He going over to Ireland to get his river dance on. So
hey, Blair.
shadow out this piece.
Hey Blair, just remember my name for in the next couple years when I start coming across for world title contention stuff. Remember, me and you had this talk, and I soaked in your advice. So now I'm gonna take this shit and I'm gonna run with it. I promise you, Blair, for real, man.
Absolutely. No, make sure that your health is good. Make sure you stay healthy. See,
Yes, sir.
I'm a very interesting character with like a very interesting genetics. You know what I mean? That doesn't guarantee that you will have that same genetics. So you make sure that you take care of your body, because the one thing that's certain, if you quit, it's never gonna happen.
Word.
If there's another thing that's certain too, if you don't stop, there's not too many things that can hold back a consistent moving object. Like you're gonna, if you keep pounding at it, eventually you're gonna be knocking at those doors that are higher than ever before. You know what I mean? So just don't ever give up. The giving up part is hard though.
Right.
But that's the biggest test. The biggest test is getting through those dark days and those dark nights. Everybody's gonna call you, is gonna be like, man, like, yo, you need to just get this shit up. Like, yo, you've been doing this shit for how long? Damn, you went 3 years without a fight. Like, bro, you've been 4-0 for 3 years. Well, like, bro, just get a job.
Word.
Oh, damn, bro. Like, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years you've been talking about this Maurice Hooker fight, bro. You need to just get a job.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, hey. Man, yo. Adrian Broner was like long gone.
Word.
We're done. We're done thinking about you.
Right. That's how they talk for real. That's literally
that's how they talk. Right. Oh, don't think Blair. Listen, I be hitting Blair. Don't think Blair don't be knowing. I be like, yo, Blair. But okay, because I got a question for Blair. But any of y'all want to ask Blair something before I ask Blair this question?
This my go ahead.
He gotta get up out of here in a second.
I want to put this out there real quick.
Blair The Flair doing schoolwork.
Because it has more to do with you, Pop, since you talked to him like that and you just spilled the beans. Pop, when you gonna give me and Blair the opportunity to talk about his dealings in the stock market? Because we tried to have that conversation so I could let people know the other side of Blair, the financial guy, the guy that's doing other things besides boxing, to let young fighters know, even though you're in boxing, always still have your plan B, plan C, plan D ready, because shit ain't promised. So that's all I wanted to say, Pop. When you gonna get me and this man this opportunity to talk about this stuff?
Man, I gotta get Blair here when he got time. He got the babies right now.
Yeah, November.
Hey Blair, I definitely just refollowed you so you could see me, and then I definitely DM'd you so that way you know it's me. And then other than that, man, good luck the rest of the way. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. And yeah, man, keep going, keep doing your thing, keep being great, keep being yourself, most importantly. And you know I'm following, I'm watching. So
AC, I literally hit Blair like me and Blair were talking, like we always talking. And I hit him. He was like, "You still live?" I called him like, "Yo, yeah, I'm still live, yo, bro. Can you pull up? Cause I got Boom. Like I know Boom gonna pull. I know Boom watching, and he wants to talk to a boxer and know how it really is like that. And when you making moves like that, that's like, you know what I'm saying. So I literally hit Blair for that. But you want to talk about Blair? You want to give him a little bit of the financial side of how you keep it going before I ask you my question? But yeah, go ahead.
Honestly, one of the biggest blessings in boxing when it comes, honestly, when it comes to financial things, like it's just like this. You just have to have faith. You have to pray every single day and look out for the opportunities that might come. I got like a big sponsor that pays bills and things like that while I'm on this. Like it's a road that you have to take to become a positive trader. There ain't no shortcuts. This shit is just like boxing. Maybe not as bad though. Because at least in trading, at least there's 7 to 8% of all traders that ever become profitable and become like that successful professional trader. So honestly, it's just like all the other percentages of that didn't make it is just because one, they might have some mental problems. Like if you're mentally just not okay, like you deal with anxiety that's through the roof, you're probably not good for it. Or like you quit. 90% of those people are quitting. You know what I'm saying? The other small percentage is just because they're like, they don't have it mentally. You know what I mean? It just never was. But that's way better than what the fuck I'm doing right now. But let me tell you where I'm at right now. In order to be me, we have to get to understand the percentage. Okay, so like this is the reality of the situation, and the reason why like I chase being a trader, and I know I can do it, and I've been doing it very well. Only 1 to 3%, depending on the year. Depending on what's going on. Only 1 to 3% of all amateur fighters ever successfully turn pro.
Damn. All right.
It gets crazier. And out of all of the professional fighters, only 1%. It didn't took it from that 1 to 3% to just 1%. Only 1% of all professional fighters ever become top 10. Like a top 10 fighter.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying, Blair, for sure. I'm
even less than 1%. So 1% of all of the top 10 fighters
of the one
never become a name. Right. So where I'm at right now, you want to do the numbers? Where I'm at right
you're sitting comfy, right? Yeah, you up there.
Where I'm at right now, as comfortable as much as like I don't like where I'm at and I want to go farther. I have to keep myself in the understanding of where I'm at exactly. You know, blessings only come when you are grateful for what you have. Right now, as it sits, to be me, the percentage is 0.0000001% chance. Like it's so it's so many numbers before it gets to 1% that I ain't even tripping over that 7%.
No, for you sound like a millionth. I don't know. I'm a man of math, so it sounds like a million, something around there. But no, I feel you. Extremely rare, and that's all the gratitude you need, right? It's real quick. That's all the gratitude you need in life to know that the odds. Yeah, I feel you, champ.
And then we gotta think about like this: what's the odds of you even existing in general? Like out of all the multiple like lives that could have existed, coulda, woulda, coulda existed, but you made it. God created you. Out of all the possibilities in the world, God created you. This earth exists. There's not even a scientist in this world that can actually like fathom the percentage of how the possibility of this happening, life happening. We're in a universe that has matter and all kinds of shit, but in the midst of all of that, we have consciousness and life, like consciousness that's in matter called life. That's insane. Like when you look around you and you breathe this beautiful earth's breath, you know what I mean? This beautiful earth, like oxygen, air. Just look around you, man. Like sometimes you can just sit there and just realize that, yo, this dog is living, like, and actually think.
Been here the whole time, y'all. Ain't went nowhere. So, before I let Blair go, I'm gonna skip along like a few minutes, and then before we get up out of here, I'm gonna let y'all, feel how y'all feel about how having a boxer that's actually in the game. Talk about it.
Of like big wigs that don't like you very much because you're calling people out. You're making sure that people stand on what they said they were going to do. You know, you're holding people accountable that don't even believe that they should be held accountable. You know, you're calling fighters out on their BS. You're doing certain things that causes a lot of conflict, but in the end is for the greater good of the sport, the people's champion.
Word. Hey,
have that.
Hey, Blair, can we just and my bad, Pop. I'm gonna be quiet for real.
Nah, go ahead, bro, because I already know. But bro, come on, nephew. Come on, go ahead.
Hey, can we just put it like this, Blair? Can you just say that man cannot fight and be real? Can we be real for just one second? Because Ben Whitaker cannot fight, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say. All that herky jerky little funny shit that he's doing in the ring, you going to sleep, bro. You're going to go to sleep,
man. Speak how you feel. Speak how you feel, man. Session.
I don't know if he's a great fighter or not. That's yet to be seen until he actually gets tested. But what I've been seeing is him fighting a whole lot of fights on the other side of the world.
Word.
With fighters that's not nowhere near on the caliber of him.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying he can't fight.
Is talented. He has very fast reflexes and he is talented. But what happens when you have like fighters like that come from like, let's say, America, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they do something that holds him accountable for the things that he does. Like, yeah, he can do all that slipping when there's a slow fighter that's very easily to see all his movements. What happens when he does a feint? Things change, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, he doing all this shit for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? And pow, like, you know what I mean? It's weird. But what happens?
Like a Amir Khan type shit, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody can do some funny shit that he's not used to, and then bow, get him knocked out on the canvas, and then like we gotta see what happens. How he bounce back from that? The biggest thing about boxing is that eventually the truth will set you free. Eventually, the truth about Virgil, the truth about
Brian Norman,
the truth about all these fighters is going to come to light sooner or later, no matter how many times people protect him. And whether he's a great fighter or not is yet to be seen. I think that it looks really nice. I like it, but I also wonder what happens when somebody in Philly just run upside his head right quick. Is he going to respond well? Because he's doing all of this shit with the it's like overkill showboat. You know what I'm saying? To like some Africans or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously people that can't box. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what happens when he's tested with somebody else. But he has an incredible background in the amateurs, so it seems like he might be the goods. He might be the goods. We don't know.
Yeah.
I'd love to see what happens when something like that last fight that I will tell you about with Villalobos, Steven Villalobos. I would love to see what happened when something like that happened to you. How do you react? Did you curve? Did you stop? Or like, what happened? I would love to see what happens when something like a Alexis Rocha fight with me happens. You took the fight late notice and you promoted and made sure that the fight happened. Did very good.
But Blair, how many fights,
what happens after that?
How many fights has Rocha had since you?
I don't know, but he hasn't been looking good.
Not lately.
And so just to say that he's probably had 2 to 3 fights since fighting you, and that's been like 5 years ago.
Yeah, more than that.
No, he had a few fights.
Man, them shits don't count. Them bullshit fights don't count. You fight them damn come on, man. You fighting guys that sell weed. Stop playing.
You wrong as fuck.
Man, I was so real.
Hey,
you wrong as fuck.
Hey, put it like this. Hey, when I think about Brian Norman Jr. opponents in his career, could y'all imagine if Blair Cobbs would have fought all of those opponents?
No. Hey,
like Blair Cobbs versus Sasaki?
Oh man, that would have been crazy.
Man, knockout of the year, first round.
Cali, Sacramento right now. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm in Sacramento.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bay Area. Oh, that's up there, man.
I'm from the town, man. I'm from Oakland.
Pull up to the Bay Area. That's crazy. That's a long ways, you know.
No. Just to pull up on the chat, the time frame is a little.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying interview or whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? We tapped in. I just started my channel.
Jokes, man? You guys got some jokes? Because I'm starting my YouTube page too.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, absolutely, man.
Yeah, we're gonna start chopping it up and cracking some jokes on like the latest knockouts and the most trending slap outs and shit like that. We want to keep things funky. You know what I'm saying?
Blair, me and you go back.
I like that.
Now, see, this is what I be trying to tell y'all, man. Boxers are they niggas from the streets, man. Me and Blair, I be seeing that Blair shit. Blair be like, yo, I know Blair be like, this nigga here. So
yeah.
I'm just telling y'all, like, listen, man, be like, don't be too surprised that if you say something that Blair be like, nah, I know who you is. I seen your shit. Nah, like, yeah, like you may like if you like fuck with Blair or you say some shit just trying to get a laugh because some content. Nah, Blair, Blair seen you. He saw you. He on the chilling circuit. We around here. Just saying, so
yeah.
I'm saying
I'm all about the jokes, man. I'm all about it.
So before I let Black get up out of here, we keep cooking on boxing, man. Y'all got anybody got anything to say, man?
I said my piece, man. I said mine for sure.
All right,
I'm good.
Anybody else got anything for Black to get up out of here, man? Other than that you know what it is when you talk to a boxer.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on to the Smoke Session, episode 760, baby. You got the one and only Blair The Flair. Woo! The most exciting man in boxing.
Let's go, baby.
Nah, that's fire. That's fire.
Man, hey, man. Hey, CJ, I got you, bro.
For sure. I figured, but I just want to put it in the air so he knew. You know what I mean? That I had, a little something going on.
I got you. And boom, you already know I got you. Hey, boom.
Yo, I'm here. Hey, before you end your show or before you do anything, before you even say anything, let me just address something real quick, y'all. I just got to say thank you to my uncle Pop James, man. Like, one thing about it, that nigga told me a while ago, like sometime last year, man, he told me he was going to get me in contact with Blair. He promised that to me. And today that happened to come true. So I just got to shout him out and just be thankful and grateful and just be appreciative that God got these kind of people around me. My team, just everybody that's involved with me or around and supporting me with boxing, dude, this is big for me right now because that shit right there is motivating, you know what I mean? And all I'm gonna say is because I'm trying not to choke up, man, so I apologize, but it's just I'm going through something right now, real rough, where I'm not fighting. So for God to make that happen, this is big for me, at least. So just want to say thank you, man. I really, really appreciate you.
Bro, I had no problem letting you being on my channel. I had no problem letting everybody let's fall back and letting you know what I'm saying?
Man,
yeah, it was really for you. You got the questions off. I'm happy. You know what I mean? Because you're the young fighter, not me.
Hell yeah. No, I just want to say I appreciate all y'all and just everybody that's involved with my career, man. Because like I said, moments like this, everybody don't get these moments. So for me, that's big, man. This is a moment for me where I'm actually happy about that.
So we got to rock out. We got to watch a young fighter and a seasoned fighter, and a seasoned fighter get a young fighter game. Be able to pick his brain. He was able to, ask Bless some questions. And we had some fun with it. So now I'm gonna turn this 6-hour live into probably about 3-4 days of content because we got through a whole lot in this before Blair, during Blair, and after Blair. So stay tuned. Don't forget, keep smoking. And definitely do not let that smoke go over your head.